What them haters talking about?
What's up, family? Each year, thousands of children are reported missing in the United States. Fortunately, most are found safe and sound. That's good news, but we got work to do. Specifically, immediately, in the Cleveland, Ohio area. From May 2nd to May 16th, 27 children were reported missing in the Cleveland area. That is a lot of missing children. So what's going on? Well, the chief of police say that they have no idea. They have no idea. They don't know if the kids were abducted, involved in drugs or gangs, or just ran away. They don't know. Can you imagine living in a city where you're paying the police for protection, but you don't feel safe, you don't feel protected? Children are coming up missing, and they don't have a clue as to what's going on. They have no idea. That would be like, kind of like, imagine owning a restaurant and you walk inside and customers are waiting to get something to eat, and then you're trying to figure out what's going on because you don't see anybody eating. You talk to your chef and the chef say, well, we don't have any food. Well, what the hell? What happened? We missed the delivery? What? I don't know. This is not just a Cleveland, Ohio problem. In Tennessee, 2022 was closed out with 30 kids missing. They have no idea what happened to them. Just 30 kids unaccounted for. In New York, the New York area, 40 kids over the last few months missing. Obviously, fam, we know that sex trafficking, human trafficking is up big time. There's a huge uptick in these uncivilized mutts snatching children off the streets. Not just children, adults too. Oh man, they snatching them off the streets. Boys and girls, men and women. You have to really walk with your head on a swivel. And you really, if you have someone who lives with you, or even if they don't live with you, you should have some type of system in place where you know where each other going, and you know where each other are at specific times of the day. You need to check on each other, check in. They got apps and stuff for stuff like that now. But also, I think it's important. It's not that I think it's important. I know that it's important to know the people your loved ones hang around. Who are they friends with? Who are they dating? Even if they're the kind who like to try to be private and don't want their business to be known, I'm telling you, you need to pry. And for those of you out there who are super, super private, help yourself out by letting somebody know your whereabouts. It's good to be private, but you gotta let somebody know, how you're moving. I remember when I first got on in the music game, boy, I was super, super, super paranoid, but I still like women. Still like the company of women, so I had to take my chances. But I would walk like, I was like meeting a lot of women, but I would walk into a spot like let's say her home or, you know, hotel room. I'll be looking at, looking under the bed, I'm looking in the closets, I'm looking at her. But before I would do any of that, I would call somebody and let them know that, who I'm with, where I am. I walk in on the phone like, yeah, I'm with such. Yeah, I just got here. But when I let them know, I let her know that I got somebody on the phone. I got somebody on the phone who know I'm here with you. So anything happen to me, they know where to look. And they know who to look for. And they know who to get. That's right, I said it. You gotta let people know what you're doing. You gotta let somebody know what you're doing. Especially when people know that you're super private and nobody knows where your whereabouts, whatever. If they thinking about bringing some type of harm to you, it's easier for them to get away. You're not checking in with nobody. You don't call your parents or nothing. You don't talk to your siblings. You ain't got a friend that you check in with. Even in relationships, a person will try to take advantage of you because they know ain't nobody gonna come looking for you because you don't communicate with anybody. So it's important to communicate. It's important to keep those babies close. Now, I know you got, it's a fine line, because you can't, especially when they become teenagers and stuff, you can't hold too tight because you'll mess around and run them off, So you got to walk that line, give them a little privilege, a little at a time, but not too much. And let the people know that they're around, who they're around, that they got somebody looking out them. They got somebody who's interested in what they got going on, who their friends are. Ask questions. I wouldn't advise a sleepover, but if you allow them to sleep over, go inside and look around, meet the parents. Don't just drop them off. I get out the car and meet them. Let me see. Let me walk in the house. I need to see who up in this bad boy. That's right, man. I don't trust none of them. But yeah, fam, we got a crisis. We got a crisis. And man, the kids are really our future. And I'm gonna tell you, we're not doing a good job at protecting our future. We're just not doing a good job. I get it. I know some of y'all probably in the comments, and these kids, they don't listen. They just leave the house and go after. Go after. Every time they leave, go after. Because they don't know any better. They think they know. Imagine, all you kids out there, you're not alone. I thought as you did. I thought I knew everything just like you. Turns out I ain't no jack. So, if you know somebody love you, you know people looking out for your best interest, they've always looked out for your best interest, give them the benefit of the doubt that they're looking out for your best interest right now. And, be careful out there. Be careful out there. Stranger danger is for real. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Damn.